From the OG, Kyrene in Chandler, Arizona, here for the title matches of today's JBT event. Handicap way ahead of scratch, so focus in on them right now as someone's going to win their first career title as Jasmine Meinhardt is climbing the ladder to take on top seed Alex London. Alex finished second back at the Desert Open, so he started off red hot this year. While Jasmine's career highest finish before this was 6th, so she's already crushed that with 2 wins earlier today over Keegan Olsen and Isaiah Pino. The handicap difference is 3, and this time Jasmine is giving it. She's got to beat Alex by 3 to tie and 4 to win. She was getting pins in the other 2 games. Scratch has a good one here in their semifinal. Amar taking on Aiden. They both have strings going. And Jasmine and Alex each have 9 spares going. The powerful Amar Bryant here working on a 4-bagger. Make that 5. That was dead perfect. Amar's big kid, so he's getting a lot of ball speed there to combat what looks like a pretty tricky pair on 3 and 4. Amar is 6'1", bald, and 6'6" with hair. Sorry. Zweig catching shrapnel over here for no reason whatsoever. Aiden working on a 3-bagger of his own. That looks close. Make that 4 in a row. He's already won U17 today over Nathan Harnett, so he's already had a real good day. But nobody better than a day than this guy, Alex London, Abigail's little brother. Whenever you can pull him away from the video games, he seems to bowl really well. That runner-up finish at Desert Open and plus 311 today will lead to a rather significant rear hit overnight. That happens a lot early on this season, in any season. Up quickly as they tend to do at that age, does a little sort of semi-attempt at flattening that out. It's tough for those younger two-handers to shoot their corner pins. They must make their spares, even at the lower averages. That will generally tell the difference in the match, and he falls behind early because of it. Girl Scratch already done. Peyton Gaines won her first Girl Scratch title today over Kendall. Another makeable spare for London to shoot at. Good turnout today, 98 bowlers. Thank you so much to JJ and the whole East Valley Bolero crew for having us. We got Brunswick. Yeah, Kyrene back in shape. This is where it all began for us. Tournament number 1 in 1996. A couple decades later, still here at Kyrene. They still have the green countertop at the front desk. May it never change. Jasmine's win over Keegan was a match between 2 Huachuca bowlers, while of course Isaiah part of the Mafia from the Cactus and Company. 6 in a row for Amar, but it is not 7 in a row, and that's going to give Ruiz a chance in the 10th. I think Aiden scores on the 5-frame format, so I'm not sure where he's at. Well, he's walking around acting like he has a chance, so we're just going to go with it. There we go. Oh, another missed spare over there. Amar spare strikes for 248. Oh, no, but hooks right by it. Hey, guys, what does Aiden mean? What does Aiden mean? Any mark now? The media department over here says any mark. I've already won. Okay. Just needs Jasmine gets the 8 there. Boy, what a surprising mistake from Amar, who looked like he had the best look on this pair by far, but Aiden figured something out in the back half. That's a mile left, and it's going to push. And he does have to spare this and get count. In fact, he needs spare strike to win by a pin, my goodness. Good job, Rother. You're wrong about the Astros, you're wrong about that.
I thought you were on a 278 base.
Meinhardt spares in her 4th. London working on 2 straight opens. Aiden must spare this 10th. Oh no, he hung up in his thumb. Oh boy, in a match filled with strikes, both bowlers open in the 10th. Hand the match to each other, and it's Amar that comes ahead by 11. Wow. Right. Amar had to thought he was dead in the water there. Catches a break, we'll see him in the title match. And this is the title match over there in handicap. Boy, tough break for Aiden. He's got to shake that off. He's bowling much better this year. Third consecutive open for London. He's in trouble early on here as Jasmine has been having her way in the step ladder. Mike, right away, please. 3 and 4, 2 balls in each lane. Don't give me that look. I see you. I'm not sure what Amar's thinking right now. I'm aware. I see it. Maybe he thinks like if you both open unmakeables in the 10th, you both lose and we can start over. Yeah.
If only.
That would be an interesting format.
Oh God.
Miss a makeable and you're both out, and we'd put someone else in, I guess. Think about that one.
Put in the alternate.
That's right. Does he look at the wrong screen? Does someone want to make sure that he knows he's... I thought so too. I saw him exit stage right. I didn't know where we were going there. Mike Jones is going to come in as the scratch division top seed. First time on the show. Get ready for some entertainment. Mikey is a personality. Feeling better yet? That was Susan's round, or Jasmine's round 1 victim, a fellow Huachucan, and
You're so lucky this is
not going out into the whole universe. Yes. Yeah. Any other questions, folks? No.
Do what you want.
There we go.
Do what you want. Nothing.
Nice bobble out there in the outfield. See, even mistakes at the pro level.
I just want the Dodgers out the first round.
If the Dodgers in Houston would just politely lose, that would be great.
politely lose.
Impolitely lose, I don't care. Sorry, get back here. Everything's going on once. Timex, Dodgers, and Lara starting their game as well. That's what all that applause was for. Tough spare for the lower average bowlers. Cross lane of that 10, and she just clips it over. Nice spare for Meinhardt. She's got 72 through 5, which is a theoretical 10-pin lead at the moment. Again, remember, she's giving 3 back. Mike, part of the GCU herd. Everybody's watching his warm-up shots, trying to figure out what looked like a pretty squirrely pair, but it also looks like both bowlers figured it out in the semis. Another 9 count for Alex over there. 122 entering average, had a high game today of 206 scratch. I bet you that's one of his only 200s in his life. Meanwhile, Jasmine just sneaked into the final 4 today at plus 200, bowling on Middle Road. Middle Road's a funny pattern. The scoring pace varies greatly. We used Middle Road last week in Portland, and the scoring pace was not high at all. Much better today. All right, we'll watch Alex and get this scratch match started here as well.
Alright, everyone, this is going to be a crazy match. It's going to be absolutely wild.
Bark. Your option, Mike. Alex did spare that corner pin up and struck in the 7th, so a good couple frames for him. Let's see how Jasmine responds by missing the head pin on a spare, so she loses count and leaves a pretty tricky cluster over there. Right back here at Kyrene tomorrow before we go San Diego, Denver the next 2 weeks. Could be B, very good. Have we found your opponent yet?
He's right here.
How could I miss him? He's 8 feet tall. He wants to be B, Amar, so you're going to start first on the left-hand lane. Do you know how to reverse arrows? You need me to.
Yeah.
Reverse those arrows. Here's the booth.
All right, everyone.
Young Squire Nicholas Barrio.
Here we are. We're in the title match. We got two fantastic bowlers.
Yeah, 1.5 fantastic.
1.5 fantastic bowlers.
It's not a.
Traveled far and wide for this tournament.
Surprises Amar Bryant taking
Crazy.
on. Where does Mike actually? Where do you actually live, Mike? Chicago is Mike Jones, part of the Antelope Herd. As is Nick, is the other voice you're hearing on this. Should be a fun one. Amar's a pretty intense bowler, but Mike is 100% personality, so I expect an entertaining title match. And perhaps a high-scoring match. This pair looked brutal through 1.5 games. And both Amar and Aiden found it in the last half of the game. So if Mike can get a look here, this might be some numbers. London working on a strike in his 8. Yeah, double up. Big 2 shots for London. Oh, I thought that was getting out. It's raw power versus raw power right here too.
Get up. Yeah, come on.
Start.
Might get one more.
First top 4 for Mike? Thought so. First title match for sure. You don't even know he's supposed to go again. This guy. Big shot for Alex in the 9th. Yes, sir. All right. After our early struggles, he's gone strike spare next 3 to grab the lead away from Meinhardt. She'll have an opportunity to respond here because she's got a strike working as well. In the 9th. Try and catch both divisions at once here. Both bowlers playing pretty much on top of each other. Trying to just get the ball pushed through the last of the oil on this middle road pattern. Good ball. Jasmine does not double up, so big advantage London now. Antelopes all day, we had Sun Devils all day, and still a New Mexico high school kid made the top 4, so it's still any age. It's all about performing.
Really?
Oh, nice spare from Jasmine. That is not easy. Those head pin clusters when you're on the spare are not that easy. She's got 158 with spare strike. Oh, 112, 140. Alex pacing 180, but you never know with these lower average bowlers. So Amar, super tall guy, he's gonna, even though they're playing on top of each other, Amar's got a lot more ball speed.
Yes.
He is, oh, I like covered a lot more. Now that was way more loopy than he'd been earlier, right? He was trying to do a pretty straight fade, and that one covered a lot more mileage. Came all the way back.
Bit in the oil.
Necessary strike there for Jasmine. Her and her sister Susan have had lots of success on tour. 10th frame, Jasmine, do it again. Oh, and what a break for Brian in the 3rd.
10.
Really, a squasher for 3 in a row. Mar won that semifinal match 236 to 225 was the final over Aiden as they both opened in the 10th. Wow, 10 wiggles for Jazz, but will not fall. That might about seal it.
Alright, good night. Alright, right now, Mike, you're good.
Lopes finished last year ranked. That's where you say something.
Oh.
So Lopes finished last year ranked.
We didn't really have a good year at Club Nationals, but we definitely had a good season going into it. definitely tried our hardest. I think we finished around top 25 this year. Last year also top 25.
You were, what, 15th or something last year? 2 years ago?
2 years ago, yeah, my freshman year, I made an ATT. It was a great year for me. Last year was not the best year, but
You won your first career title last year. It was a great year.
career title in Denver.
Finally.
It's awesome. Had a great day. There's kids in Colorado, man.
Colorado is stacked.
You
There's
cannot mess
no
around
question
with
about it.
Dimitri Richardson, Tyler.
Dimitri might be the most underrated kid on tour right now, by the way.
They're all doing
Everybody knows Lucas and Tyler's good. Dimitri's sort of a little under the radar still.
He's coming out there.
Win New Mexico Open, that's a good start.
Another 4-pin for Mike.
Alex says, even if he misses what she did, that's 166, and that's enough. He was getting 3 and wins the match by a 2-pin scratch. That's a brand new JBT champion. They'll be coming out with a new video game called Alex London Wins Bowling Tournaments. There he is, getting hugs from Mama, well deserved. Alex, raise your right hand. I, Alex London. Even better at bowling than video games. There we go. Just want to get that on camera. There we go. Meanwhile, Mark sprays that rack around. 5-0 D-backs in the first. Mara has only one career title. He's in that category of bowlers where you watch him bowl like, why hasn't he won more? Well, it's hard to win stepladder matches. Things happen. Kingman was that title for him. Look good now, front 4. You know what? I think he's got a lot of room to play with because that was an arrow left of the other break point. And it just sat there.
You can send it all the way up to 9.
Send it right and it wheels all the way back. Mike is close, but he has got to zone in fast because his opponent's going to get away from him.
See what he does here.
That's Kershaw, right? Playoff Kershaw. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Lights out Kershaw.
6-7.
That's close, right? There we go. Well, rinse and repeat for Jones. As you hear the applause, he's a popular character. And oh, what a character. Mike's good. He's all right.
Let's see what move he makes. Goes back-to-back 4 pins in this lane.
Didn't execute on that one, yeah. He'll stay clean with this spare, but no doubles along the way.
Running out of time.
Yeah, so quickly in bowling. Well done.
Staying alive.
Made the dreaded 310 look easy.
I missed those back-to-back today.
I hate 310s.
Oh, man. All right, Jeff, what's your most missed spare in your career? What would you say?
310s don't count because they're split, or
310s count, they can be splits.
Ooh, speaking of, there's
Dreaded 2-8-10.
the end of the string for Amar, which gives a glimmer of hope back to Mike. Well, 310 for sure to answer your question.
Fair.
I could make 3 7s all day long. You know, if you leave that all that just there's like a mental block.
Yeah.
I hate 4 8s, especially in the modern game when there's a puddle in the middle.
Yes.
Oh, look, some good little backup hat.
Tough spare to make. You're like,
That is proof to me that the human species has already evolved because wrists don't do that.
not in hatchery. Especially if you're one-handed,
Yeah.
it's even harder.
Can you do backup?
Yeah, being two-handed, doing backup is a lot easier.
We gotta X-ray all the two-hander kids and see if there's like a bone missing or something in the wrist. I don't know how y'all. Whoa!
Man,
Wow!
that was a good 3-board miss.
At least. Fortunate 4-pin. Well,
That's
he's
how
just
you know you're playing in the right part of the lane.
exactly. So much of bowling is finding where you can have margin for error, so you don't have to split a board every single time, because you're not gonna hit the same board every time. Get yourself miss room, and you've done more than half the deal. Whoa! Elects to loop at it. All right. He missed his 10th frame spare looping at it. If I was his coach, I would bite my fingernails off watching him shoot spares like that, but knocked him over. Ooh, is that one gonna gap? Yes, it is!
Oh my goodness.
That's all Diamondback cheering you're hearing. Mike's got to put that out of his mind. Yes, slaps that 10 pin out. Game on. He's got room for 238. After that open, Bryant only pacing in the 220. So, boy, bowling changes quickly. All of a sudden, you feel a momentum shift here too. Even though he hasn't even doubled yet, but you kind of feel things starting to shift. Bobby over here works for the Diamondbacks doing raffles, so he is just beside himself right now. And rooting for his teammate. Giant shot from Mike Jones, 8th frame.
Huge double. Good shot. Come on, pull. Yeah!
Oh boy, is the game ever on now, yes. A lot of people sticking around on Saturday night, all the college kids, making it a fun atmosphere. If this was an actual college event, there'd be about 50 times the noise right now, but
If they cared about me, that'd be more.
would you like to get that on camera?
GCU bowlers don't care for me.
Oh, please. Sending that
Except for
straight.
these ones.
Sending that straight to Canfield. Now can Amar respond? Whoa, look out! Oh! Second giant break of the title match. He caved in that 3-6 earlier. This time,
I feel like he got up the back on that one.
yeah.
Shredded it.
Sometimes you can throw it too good, right? You can
Exactly.
just catch all of it when you haven't been before. And suddenly what was the right place to play isn't. So now he knows he's got room. Is he going to try and wheel it? Is he going to try and just fade it? Or well, we're all going to find out together here. Still leads by 15, strike working in the 9th.
Oh, sending it.
Does not recover.
I don't know, just too much angle in that way. Just never saw that early friction. Just skid past it.
Yeah,
Does Mike have a tape?
I agree.
Starting to get a bit over under on that lane.
Well, now, he hooked at his 2-pin combo before. I would be very upset if he hooked at this one. He's does have a plastic ball out. You do not want to hook and maximize your possibility of chopping it. Much better. And that's big when you've missed a couple spares already. You can start playing head games. That was great of him to put that out of the way and cover that 2-4-5. From having front 5 against him, Mike Jones can step up here and win this tournament before Amar gets another shot. He would need to strike out to do it. What a moment.
Oh, he's got that dog in it.
Yeah, Mike!
2 away.
Come on, more, Mike.
Some moments don't need a lot of commentary. These kids travel all over the country bowling intercollegiate events, but I don't think this don't mean anything to them right here. Do you want to say he's rocking the IM patch, one of our title sponsors, so he'll get a piece of the IM bonus scholarship at the end of the year as well. 2 strikes to win. Anything less, Amar will have a crack.
Come on, ball. Yeah, Mike! One more!
You're gonna miss in. That's the lane to miss in on. Just barely long enough holds.
Yeah, Mike is playing just right there. He's not too far in that friction, but he's right there in the hole. He's playing that shim, which is really nice. Complementing the speed. It's perfect for him.
Does Mike have a tape?
Does not. This is first finals.
Is it?
Step ladder finals.
Strike right here.
Come on, ball. Come on, ball.
Wide. And now this spare becomes meaningful.
Spread up, Mike. Spread up.
4 pins a count go away. It puts the count 4-3 in his favor, which means he's got to make this to reduce opportunities for Amar. My goodness.
Something that looks like a hook at it.
Yeah, but he keeps shutting out.
Hate this.
4.
Oh, man. Not the textbook 4, but 4 nonetheless. 3 was as good as 4 in that spot. For Amar Bryant to win his second career title, he needs double. Double 2.
Just when Brooklyn.
That's right.
It's a bad shot.
I think it's a matter of execution. But you always deciding that for yourself as a bowler. Did the lanes change or did I throw it bad? Went for the tight shot. Splatters that rack. That light hit is so devastating for both, or any two-hander, but two-hand rev rate plus ball speed, he's just shredding those racks on the light hits. And 6.5 hours of bowling comes down to this shot.
Striking 2 pins. Put them in.
Even the wall is excited. Wow! Stupid.
Does he got that dog in him?
You bet he does.
Dog in him.
What an entertaining, high-level title match.
What a good match for both bowlers. Great game.
Yep, a lot of positives for both of them to take out of it. And hats off to Amar. He was not zoned in on that lane.
2 excellent shots.
Light hit and dead nutted for the win. Great stuff to start off a really fun weekend at Kyrene. We'll do it all over again tomorrow. Go D-backs, go!
Yeah, Mike.